Come back to subscribe, please. Today, we're diving into a comprehensive review of Neteller, a popular payment platform. We'll briefly introduce Neteller, touching on its history and original purpose, and determine if it remains a viable payment option in the current year. Start by asking, what exactly is Neteller? It's essentially an e-wallet, an online payment platform offering services like money transfers, online payments, and currency conversion. Notably, they also offer a Net Plus prepaid MasterCard, though its availability can vary. Neteller particularly caters to users involved in online gambling, forex trading, and similar activities. Let's explore Neteller's key features and benefits. Security is paramount, and Neteller employs two-factor authentication, SSL encryption, and various fraud prevention measures. When it comes to speed, they facilitate fast transfers, deposits, and withdrawals, providing instant access to your funds. Convenience is another highlight, boasting global reach and availability, support for multiple currencies, and an easy-to-use interface accessible via both web and app. The Net Plus prepaid MasterCard, where available, allows global access to funds at ATMs and points of sale, and may include cashback rewards and exclusive offers. For high-volume users, the VIP program offers benefits like higher transfer limits, lower fees, and dedicated support. Of course, fees and charges are a key consideration. Deposit fees can vary depending on the deposit method, such as bank transfers or credit/debit cards, so you'll want to check the specific range. Withdrawal fees apply when transferring funds to bank accounts or cards, again with varying ranges. Transaction fees are incurred for sending money to other Neteller users and for currency conversion. Also be aware of potential inactivity fees for accounts that remain in use for a defined period. We'll also discuss the transparency of these fees and how Neteller's pricing stacks up against alternatives. Delve deeper into Neteller's security. We'll provide a detailed look at their security measures, including an explanation of two-factor authentication and why it's crucial. We'll discuss the level of encryption they use to protect your data and give an overview of their anti-fraud systems. We'll also touch on their regulation and compliance, including licensing and adherence to data protection regulations. To get started? We'll provide a step-by-step guide to creating a Neteller account, outlining the required information and documents. The verification process involves both ID verification and address verification. We'll cover the typical timeframe for verification and offer tips for a smooth process. And if you need help, we'll look at Neteller's customer support, detailing the available channels like email, phone, and live chat. We'll assess response times and the helpfulness of their support team. We'll also consider the availability of FAQs and help documentation, as well as user reviews and feedback regarding customer support experiences. Weigh the pros and cons of using Neteller. On the plus side, it enjoys wide acceptance at online merchants and facilitates fast and secure transactions. It offers multiple funding and withdrawal options, as well as VIP program benefits. However, the downsides include fees that can be high depending on the transaction type, limited availability in some countries, potentially slow customer support response times, and a sometimes lengthy account verification process. And other options are out there? We'll list and briefly describe alternative payment platforms like Skrill, PayPal, EcoPays, and even cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. We'll compare Neteller's strengths and weaknesses against each of these alternatives, and consider scenarios where these alternatives might be better suited to your needs. Who is Neteller really for? We'll outline ideal user profiles such as frequent online gamblers, forex traders, freelancers receiving international payments, and individuals needing international money transfers. We'll pinpoint situations where Neteller is a strong choice and, conversely, when other platforms might be more appropriate. Conclusion: is Neteller still a worthwhile option in the current year? We'll recap Neteller's strengths and weaknesses, provide an overall assessment of its current relevance in the payment landscape, and give a final recommendation on whether it's worth using. We'll encourage you to compare it with other options based on your specific needs. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Subscribe Please.